Every episode of Apple TV Plus' thrilling, action-packed series Hijack never fails to send my heart racing. However, it was the breathtaking final moments of episode 6, titled Comply Slowly, that left me gasping so intensely that I nearly choked on my own saliva. As the eerie silence replaced the series' typically upbeat closing tunes during the end credits, I found myself staring at the TV screen in utter bewilderment, unable to contain a loud exclamation of "What?" In the penultimate episode of Season 1, which premiered on Wednesday, July 26th, the plot took a series of dramatic turns, leading to the most mind-blowing scene the show has presented thus far. The situation intensified as Sam's son Kai found himself trapped in his apartment, desperately evading two skilled killers. Meanwhile, Stuart struggled to come to terms with the death of his brother Lewis. Moreover, after Edgar Janssen and John Bailey Brown's release from prison, as demanded, tensions escalated when Daniel defied their wishes and started tailing them aboard Flight KA-29. If the astonishing and shocking twist in episode 6 of Hijack has left you in a daze, fear not, for you've arrived at the perfect destination. Decider's recap of Comply Slowly delves deep into the heart-pounding final moments, unraveling the adrenaline-inducing events, and also provides a glimpse into what possible explanations the finale might hold. Following Edgar's text instructing Stuart to murder a passenger and provide proof to the authorities, the passengers find themselves on the brink of losing another innocent life. However, Sam's quick wit and resourcefulness come to the rescue once more, sparing the passenger with mere seconds to spare. Instead of claiming another victim, Stuart heeds Sam's suggestion and captures a photo of the passenger he had already killed back in episode 3. Although the photograph serves its intended purpose, the hijacking continues to unfold with genuine and unpredictable threats emanating directly from the orchestrators. Realizing the gravity of the situation and the imminent danger they face, the passengers unite and devise a plan to fight for their survival if the need arises. This newfound determination becomes crucial because, with approximately an hour and a half remaining in the flight, Edgar makes a second request for a casualty, throwing the situation into complete chaos. In a selfless act to protect the other passengers, Sam volunteers to sacrifice himself, hoping to buy them precious time. However, a flight attendant manages to talk Stuart out of carrying out the deadly plan, leading the lead hijacker to desperately search for an alternative victim. With tension and fear gripping everyone on board, the final minutes unfold with a nerve-wracking sequence of events. Stuart issues a chilling warning to the entire plane, threatening to shoot the next person who makes a sound. As anxiety reaches its peak, chaos ensues. Stuart points his gun at various passengers, prompting Sam to bravely tackle him in an attempt to disarm him. In the frenzy, a stray bullet grazes a flight attendant, adding to the pandemonium. Meanwhile, the pilot contemplates a daring dash to the cockpit, and another passenger swiftly puts a bag over Terry's head. Amidst the mayhem and struggle for survival, an unexpected turn of events occurs. A seemingly quiet passenger suddenly becomes the center of attention when her phone vibrates. Nonchalantly, she glances down to read a text, then calmly locks herself in the bathroom, holding her phone in hand. To everyone's surprise, she ties her hair back and unexpectedly pulls out a gun from a bag. The situation intensifies even further as the plane becomes a battleground of uncertainty and danger, leaving everyone on edge and uncertain of what will happen next. The shock and disbelief among the passengers are palpable as they try to make sense of the startling turn of events. How on earth did this woman manage to obtain a gun? And why has she kept it hidden until now? The prevailing assumption, and fervent hope, is that she intends to use it against the hijackers. With the weapon firmly in her grasp, she leaves the restroom and surveys the plane, her intention unclear. Tensions escalate as she strides forward, the firearm held firmly before her, prepared to take action. Everyone, including Sam, the hijackers, and the other passengers, watches in horror and confusion, anticipating her next move. However, the unthinkable happens. Instead of targeting the hijackers as anticipated, she takes aim at the pilot and fires a fatal shot, leaving him lifeless. With the cockpit now under her control, the woman locks herself inside, leaving everyone on the plane stunned and bewildered. The credits roll, leaving the audience in a state of shock, grappling with the sudden and chilling turn of events. A sense of dread and apprehension lingers as the realization sets in that the situation has taken an even more ominous and uncertain direction. In the surprising twist of Hijack Episode 6, The enigmatic passenger who wields the gun is revealed to be Amanda, portrayed by actor Holly Aird, according to IMDb. Despite being a part of several earlier episodes, Amanda has maintained a low profile, her presence almost unnoticed by many viewers, including myself. I even had to look up her name for this article. As more about Amanda's role comes to light, it will be intriguing to re-watch previous episodes with a fresh perspective and pay attention to her in crucial scenes. One such scene is in the pilot episode when Sam consoles her shortly after the hijack begins, assuring her that her primary task is to survive this ordeal. Little did we know that Amanda's responsibilities extended beyond just getting through the hijacking. The series cleverly dropped an early hint about her character, but it managed to fly right over our heads. With Amanda's true nature and intentions now revealed, it adds a new layer of complexity to the narrative, leaving us eager to see how her story unfolds and the impact she will have on the other passengers and the hijacking situation. Although the full truth about Amanda and her actions remains shrouded in mystery until the finale of Hijack, several questions linger. Why did she kill the pilot, and has she been part of the hijackers group all along? Until now, the prevailing belief was that only 5 people on the plane were orchestrating the operation: Stuart, Lewis, Jamie, Jaden, and Terry. These were the passengers flagged during the initial on-the-ground investigation. Given this information, it's hard to definitively conclude whether Amanda is working with the hijackers, particularly considering the genuine confusion and fear displayed by everyone, including Stuart, when she took control of the cockpit. However, it doesn't entirely rule out the possibility that she might have been involved in the plan from the beginning. The fact that her phone vibrated just before she sprung into action suggests she may have received a call to action via text. And if that's the case, one likely source for such messages could be Edgar Janssen and John Bailey Brown. As the pieces of the puzzle start to come together, we eagerly await the final episode to uncover Amanda's true motivations and the extent of her involvement in this intense hijacking situation. Only then will we have a clearer picture of the shocking events that have unfolded aboard the plane and the role Amanda plays in them. Throughout the unfolding events, there was a lingering thought in the back of my mind that another passenger might be connected to the hijacking scheme, but never did I suspect it to be Amanda. Instead, the revelation points to someone entirely different. Alec! Remember him? He's the passenger Sam vouched for during the security check, the one whose carry-on bag surprisingly contained the hijackers' guns. Portrayed by actor Justin Salinger, Alec's connection to the hijacking remains a mystery, leaving us with yet another pressing question that demands answers in the forthcoming Hijack finale. As anticipation builds, we eagerly await the resolution of this intricate web of intrigue. The final episode holds the key to unraveling the truth behind Amanda's actions, Alec's involvement, and the larger mysteries surrounding the hijacking. The countdown to the finale intensifies, and we can't wait to see how everything unfolds. While on the flight, Sam communicates with the passengers near him, informing them about the terrorist demands. They've been asked to provide a dead body, and it's possible that more demands will follow. Sam urges them to be prepared to defend themselves. Passing a message discreetly, he asks the passengers to get ready. In response, the passengers gather makeshift weapons to arm themselves. Meanwhile, on the ground, Janssen's journey is unexpectedly halted by a roadblock. He suspects that the police deliberately want to delay his route. In response to this perceived obstacle, Janssen decides to retaliate by ordering another killing. The unexpected roadblock was not accounted for in the police's plan, leaving them unable to clear the obstruction. As a result, the criminals swiftly adapt their tactics and proceed off-road toward their intended destination. It becomes evident that their destination is an airfield, where the criminals intend to escape the country. The Fernhill airfield is now occupied by military personnel, who have received orders to engage and confront the criminals. However, the clever criminals have employed doppelgangers as a diversion, as they secretly change into a different vehicle elsewhere. Janssen, the mastermind, then sends another mysterious message from his phone, adding to the intrigue. Meanwhile, aboard the plane, tensions escalate between the passengers and the hijackers. The discovery of a circulating note only fuels the growing agitation. In the midst of the turmoil, Stuart is forced to take another life, menacingly threatening Sam and Hugo before desperately seeking a volunteer. The situation on the plane continues to intensify, creating a dangerous and uncertain atmosphere. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.